Hello everyone, welcome to the Stanley Parable, a game designed by Galactic Cafe. It's the second game now because the first one was before that. Anyway, things you should know. There are no weapons, there's no killing, there's just following the story or being rebellious and not following the story. If any of you played the first game, you'll know that this is a super duper cool thing to do. Play this game. It's like so cool. And
this is the story of a man named Stanley.
Narrations are awesome. Just listen.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Ooh, yeah.
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Right. So, wait, let me just check if it's in Russian because I'm cool. Yeah, let's just. Okay. I can't turn on the subtitles.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What time is it? Well, it's like 11:30. It's like time to sleep. That's why no one's here. Idiot. Beautiful. Hello. Hello. I don't have feet. Well, probably should have expected that. Right, nothing to see here. Let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So actually, you don't really have to follow his directions. You can go. Yeah, you can go rebellious.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah,
yes,
it's a beautiful
truly
place,
a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Very nice.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, no, baby. Let's continue.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I kind of agree with you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
So
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Isn't that like...
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Reason.
Someone you've forgotten
What if
about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, really?
Awesome!
In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Oh, is that part?
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I can strip for you. I can strip for you for $10. Okay? Promise. Okay. Hello, fans. It's like 281, but 2B1, so that's supposed to be 2B3. Like 283, but not really. Okay, what's next? Oh,
now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, pff, hell no, dude.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Aha! No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
What do you want from me?
Walked through the red door.
Oh yeah, really? 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 No. You should have put more effort into it. Dude, like, seriously.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
I will.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
There's nothing here.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Vehicles!
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know what? Actually, that's tempting. It's all orangey and stuff. Because that's all boring, and that's all orangey and stuff. And, yeah, let's go.
Okay,
cool.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Feedback. Well, I was kind of too.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Good.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's do that. There's Stanley. Oh, cool. Alright, let's see. How can you get points here? Good old Neil. 0.2 sec. Wait, what? Wait, where am I? Did you know that 21.3% of players feel the interesting Sunday? Oh. Oh, really? Oh. But steps and but a dead rat is better than me. 737. Is that true? Because I'm actually telling you. Oh, that's quite true. Well, okay. Right, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here, so that we don't get extra minutes. The new one is, I'm probably gonna upload 2 videos at the same time, so that the series keeps going without any pauses. I know there's probably gonna be like 3 of you watching that video, or whichever one there is. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. If you want more, subscribe. You can leave a comment in the comment section below. I will be glad to read them, all of them. I will respond to any of them. Feel free, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.